This is a sequel to another Q&A I made back in June of 2022, roughly a year ago as of writing this. So if you missed the first part, I recommend watching that too. It pops up on the top corner of the screen any second now. Oh look, it's that time again where the blobfish army gets to interview me. I deeply enjoy making videos like these, so I'll shut up and begin answering questions. Let's begin. Did you ever expect any of your videos to get as big as they did? To be completely honest, no. I am genuinely surprised videos like Teletubbies is a Broken Masterpiece managed to get as far as 2 million views. At the time of uploading it 2 years back, I was funnily enough only expecting it to get at least 10,000 views maybe. My standards for YouTube views have for the longest time always been low, and only recently, ever since I blew up, that I started to change that. What is your favorite animal? Why did you choose the blobfish? I assume you mean as my mascot, and this is a seriously great question because the reason why is very anticlimactic. So when I was making my Teletubbies video, I had to work on this part right here.
Is now stranded on a lake, so he's most likely gonna get his food from the fish that are in the waters.
So I needed a visual to let people know Dipsy probably ate fish or something like that. But what weird marine creature would I use? And that's when I thought, maybe a blobfish, that might be fun. And a few months later after making that video, the blobfish ended up being my mascot. What video was, for you, the most cringe to make? Easily the Piggy is an unscary game video. The thing about it is that I actually still agree with most of my points. To this day, I still think Piggy is a heavily flawed game, with the story being too similar to Teletubbies and the gameplay too similar to Granny. However, I was a cringe poopy poo 14-year-old when I made that, and I made the mistake of attacking the community instead of the gameplay in some parts of the video. If there's any project on this channel that needs a remake, it is absolutely that one. Who knows, I might review Piggy again sometime in the future. Do you like Minecraft? I used to, but not anymore. And the simple reason for that is, I've played too much of it. As of writing this, it is the only game that I have that I used to play a decade back. I remember sometime in late 2012, my brother showed the game to me on our mom's laptop. And a decade later, after years and years of playing the same game, I am just so tired of it. No amount of updates will break the burnout I got from this game. Minecraft is in no way bad, it's just overexposure that got me off it. Which type of videos are your favorite to make? Is it the polished reviews or the more serious content like character analysis or commentary? Yeah, I have to say that I like making more analysis stuff more than ever. I've always wanted my content to be like that since 2020, but I knew that I was too primitive in my editing skills to make anything like that, so I chose to wait. But that doesn't mean I hate making the reviews. In some ways, it's very relaxing. And as long as you guys still love me making fun of poop mobile games, I'll probably still be making those. What made you inspired to make this Teletubbies video? Easily just previous experience of it. Back in 2013, I used to watch a lot of Markiplier and Yami Mash play the game in their heyday. And since the series would eventually get sequels, I stuck around more. And on a cold winter night in February, when it was too snowy to even go to school, I thought I might as well should make a video about it. How did you choose the name Sournale? The name Sournale is a result of a complete accident. Well, kind of. Before Sournale, my name was Funny Fart, and I'm sure you can agree that with a name like that, I needed some rebranding. So I was fiddling around with random word structures that I thought looked pretty decent as YouTube names, until I eventually came across the word journal. I mean, just look at this word. Look at its amazing structure, the dynamic elevation, it's just perfect. So I got rid of the J and started replacing it with other letters until I came across Sournale. And for the next 2 days, I knew this was going to be my new name. But I couldn't decide whether an E should be at the end or not. In the end, I chose an E because if you look up Sournale, you'll get these random videos for whatever reason. And yeah, that's how I got my name. I don't think it's a coincidence that a month after I changed my name that I finally started blowing up. In a universe where my name was still Funny Fart, I think I may have been stuck at least 20,000 subscribers. Branding is important. What was the easiest video to edit in the history of your channel? Well, technically, it would be videos like how to get the tornado goat in Goat Simulator, but in terms of videos still public, I mean, I don't know, probably watching hate videos of terror? There actually was barely any edits to it at all. It was more like a live commentary. Out of all of the videos you have done, which one makes you the proudest? This answer continues to constantly change as time goes by. For the longest time, it was the Slinky video, but later on, I'd make other projects like Lessons from the Villain, Lessons from the Unwell, an expose on Gacha Life, etc. For now though, I'm really proud of the Gacha Life video I made. Thoughts of making that video have been brewing in my mind since 2021, and I'm glad I executed it so well. Are you actually having fun making bad horror videos? Oh yes, I've actually had a lot of fun playing bad horror videos, and just playing the games in general. It's just that I don't really like making sequels after a part 2, so if there's gonna be a series where I make a part 3 to something, it has to be super good worth talking about. Which is probably why you don't see me making any more of them. What are your thoughts on someone trying to copy you? I'm actually trying to be like you. I've seen some videos that were inspired by me, and I can tell because their title usually says credits to Sournale or something like that. And I find that kind of unnecessary. I did not make this genre of content, nor do I feel entitled to own it. You are allowed to make mobile review games without my consent. You never had to. Are you planning on ever doing a face reveal? I've already said this on my website, but I don't actually need to, because my face is already in plenty of my videos. When did you decide you wanted to be a YouTuber? On a Monday, the exact day TF2 got its last major update. Has there been any video ideas you've decided against? If so, why? Amazing question. There's this huge Gmod film that I've watched since I was very young called The Dark Days. It's a multiple hour-long zombie film spanning multiple seasons, and I've always wanted to talk about it. The reason I haven't yet is because, Christ, it's just so long. The Slinky video already took me months to make. If I were ever to make a video about this film, it would end up being hours long. Still though, the thought is always there. What did you originally plan for your channel's content to be? Once again, another great question. Before I started doing short documentaries and game reviews, I did bird plushie videos. Before the blobfish, by the way, I used to be in love with birds. So I would cut some audio from a random meme and would replace it with these random birds talking about it. If I wasn't making these kind of videos, I would be vlogging, gaming, and just some other crap I can't describe. Do you have a favorite show or movie? Okay, so a little something about me, I don't like movies. I've seen plenty throughout my life, and I have favorites, but I just do not have the power to slug on the couch for an hour watching a movie that isn't really that good. I do like the SpongeBob movie though. Forrest Gump was amazing too. Okay, so I got all the long questions out of the way, so let me just get through the short ones. What's your favorite meme? Okay, look, I don't care if this was funny a year ago, this is still hilarious to me. Favorite color? Pink. That's probably not much of a surprise though. Hi Sournale. Hello. Have you ever farted and sneezed at the same time? Asking for a friend. And that'll be the last question I'll wrap up. Now, these are only a fraction of the questions that I got, of the hundreds that I was asked. So sorry if your question never made it into the video. If you didn't watch the first part, I recommend you do, as some of the more broader questions that everyone asked were answered there. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you sometime in the future. Bye-bye.
My YouTube videos. Oi, bruv! Welcome to my house tour. We are going to be touring my house, you know. let's go take a look. Over here on the couch, we have my two slaves. Alright? Those are my two peasants, my two little fat, dirty, bloody cunts. Hey. You know what I'm gonna say to that? Hey!